Okay, so now we are finally at the point of the season where I finally review a Jimmie Johnson car from the new year. So, yeah, a review coming out in late October. Here we go. We have Jimmie Johnson's number 48 Ally Financial Chevrolet Camaro for 2019. So, with that being said in mind, we're going to have a look at this car. As this car right here, it's had a lot of controversy. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about it sooner rather than later. Alright, so let's take a look at the box here real quick. It's the generic 1/64 scale box for this year. Jimmie Johnson, Hendrick Motorsports, Age Sport and Up, warning logos up there. Got the NASCAR logo right there. The barcode, NASCAR, or no, Action Racing Collectibles. And then you got Jimmie Johnson, Ally, right there. Alright, so now let's bring the car here. As this car, Jimmie Johnson's new sponsor for this year. And obviously, this is the first time in a season where Jimmie Johnson did not make the NASCAR postseason, which, I mean, you know, generally, okay, here's the deal. If Cliff Daniels would have joined on with the team earlier, then Jimmie probably would have made it in. Maybe. I'm not so sure. But, yeah, honestly, I think that this season as a whole, I think this season has been worse. His worst season than 2018. Because in 2018, I mean, at least he did make the chase, but he didn't really get that far. And he was close to winning a race. And Johnson this year has not been close at all to winning a race at all. The only race where I remembered him, where he was running good, like Jimmie Johnson maybe would, was like at Chicagoland. That was the only race. That was the only race. But with Kevin Mendering as the crew chief. But, yeah. Kevin Mendering, you know, then he left, or no, Hendrick basically replaced him for Cliff Daniels. And, I'm thinking that the move they made with Cliff Daniels, that was probably the best move that they could have done for Jimmie. It's just the thing was that it was done at the wrong time. Because basically at that, I mean, when Cliff Daniels joined on as a crew chief, Jimmie Johnson was not only qualifying well, qualifying really doesn't matter in these races, really, you know. I mean, at Darlington, he was having a good run. I mean, I generally remember that race, and I was really pulling for Johnson to get a good run and just to win that race. But obviously it wasn't meant to be. And then Johnson obviously, you know, wrecked out of Indianapolis, which basically meant he missed the playoffs. So, yeah. And so, yeah, this is his new car for 2019. New sponsor, new everything. And this car, this car has got to be, this car right here will be, it has a lot of, it's really, how would I say this? It's very, I think recognizable in a couple, in maybe the wrong ways or the right ways. 1, new sponsor for Jimmie. 2, this is the most hated paint scheme I think I've ever seen out of NASCAR. Out of all, this has got to be, or let me say that again. This has got to be the most hated paint scheme in NASCAR history. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, one of the few things that I know from people that really hate the car is that, 1, it's the base color is a shiny black, like if it was a Lowe's car, like the Lowe's for Pros car from last year. And doesn't really match Ally's, you know, color scheme, which is mainly white, pink, and purple, as you can see. You know, there's just all these weird things, you know. And also, you know, the Ally thing on the hood looks really weird. I will admit that. But generally, in my opinion, and I really don't remember what I said in my video back in January, I really think that this game, it's not bad. I actually like this game. I like this game. Please don't shoot me. I'm a simple man. I like the Jimmie LA financial scheme. Fight me. I mean, hey, that's not the only thing about 2019. I mean, Brandon Jones won a race, so you know. So what are you gonna do? I mean, this scheme. I mean, that's worse than this scheme to some people's eyes. But all right, anyways, yeah. So I basically kind of went over basically Jimmie's season, the car really, or the scheme really itself. But the car itself, it's really not that bad. And this is a pretty big change-up for Jimmie, I think, you know. I mean, it's a new sponsor for him, but I hope Ally can actually make maybe a better scheme than this, hopefully. But, yeah, it's the Hendrick Motorsports department. I mean, their schemes have been lackluster really all season. Well, all their schemes have been lackluster. So, let's just go over the car real quick. So, we got nothing on the windshield. No, monster. I got nothing on the windshield banner. Then we got Ally, which is like tripping out, like it's all expanding, like it was, I don't know, the 80s or something like that. And so it goes from like this pinkish color, then white, and then, yeah, so it looks, you know, pretty weird. Alright, then got some purple stripes right here. You got the Chevrolet Camaro front nose. You got these two neon stripes right here for the splitter, which I don't know what those are for. I don't know. So then we got the 48 right there. You got Hendrick Motorsports. You got Mog, Elog, Sunoco. And then you got this expanding kind of effect going on with the pink, the purple, the dark purple. You know, it's going. And then you got Goodyear right there. Mechanical Wear 3M. NASCAR Race Car 48. Ally, Do It Right. Jimmie Johnson. And then obviously there's his Twitter. Or there's the Twitter logo, the Facebook logo, and Instagram logo. I follow him on all those sites except for Facebook because I don't use Facebook. Probably never will. Exalta, Freightliner, Siemens. Then we go over here. We got Valvoline. You got the Ally A right there, expanding. You got American Ethanol logo right there. You got 48. And you got the stripes going across, or the Camaro stripes. I don't know why people hate the Camaro stripes. I mean, it's a Camaro, so it's obviously gaining some recognition. I mean, the Chase Mountain Dew car has some Camaro stripes, and I don't know why people hate it. Can someone please explain to me? And we also got Johnson right there on the banner. Got Ally right there, and it continues all the way to the back. You got the Camaro headlight, Ally, Do It Right, Camaro, ZL1, Valvoline 48. And obviously you can see it, I did put the 2019 spoilers on there, or the higher spoiler, because we know Lino, they won't do it. So, yeah. So, before I leave you with this video, let's just do one little quick comparison I just want to do. Alright, here we go. So, there is the 1/64 scale version of the Ally scheme compared to the 1/87 scale. So yeah, I do have the 1/87 scale version of the car. Yes, you can hate me all you want. Why did I get these terrible diecasts? Well, I got one of them in a blind bag. And then another one, I just only bought it for the sake of the better scheme, this one, the Final Ride car, which I still do not have the 1/64 scale version of that car. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why I bought a second one. I legit have two. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, guys, there you go. That is my review of Jimmie Johnson's number 48 Ally Financial Chevrolet. So overall, would I recommend this car? Look, I know people hate it, but if you're a Jimmie Johnson fan, then maybe you should get it, you know, just because. Maybe you're not a Jimmie Johnson fan, or you don't like Hendrick Motorsports, then don't buy it. I mean, I know Generally, there has been some big NASCAR YouTubers or some diecast reviewers that haven't bought this game. Or I know that I've given crap about this game or have said really critical things. I know Brian did it, you know, Original Big Right. I think Robbie as well. I know Bushwhacker Reviews did not get this car at all. Not even in any of the scales. So yeah, like I said, you can get it out now. It is available in, well, all 3 scales, you know. So, yeah. But, anyways, I got one more car to review, from the second set of, eBay, of cars I got from eBay. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching.